Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've seen my last two videos, or if you know me from Instagram or Etsy, then you might know me as the girl who makes embroidery earrings. But in the spirit of this channel, which is called Creative Playground, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Since the holiday season is officially upon us, I wanted to do something fun to decorate our Christmas tree. So I went to Michael's and got these glass ornaments, which I thought would be fun to paint. As I was thinking of ideas of what to paint on them, I was thinking, you know what I've always really loved? LaCroix. Not for drinking, but I've always thought that these cans were really pretty. So I got a box of 16 flavors. Here I have the passion fruit, apricot, lime of course. So I've decided to paint my ornaments using the LaCroix flavors as inspiration. Was this necessary? Is this going to turn out nice? I don't know, but let's find out. Not bad.
I'm starting off with painting a base layer for each ornament. I just chose a few colors that I think would look nice together, and I'm going to do one ornament for each main color. By the way, I took the caps off so that I can also paint the little part that sticks out. By the way, this is what I'm drawing my ornaments on. It really reminds me of an elementary school science project. Some of these came out a bit translucent, which looks pretty cool, but I'm going for more of an opaque look, so I'm going back and painting another layer. So now that the base layer is dried, I'm adding some detailing to each of the ornaments. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing, but just kind of going with the feeling, using some coarser brush strokes to add some accent colors. I realized that it's starting to look like that marbled effect, and it also has a celestial look to it. Kind of reminds me of a planet. By the way, I'm using the black raspberry flavor as a reference for the colors. I don't really know how I feel about the yellow, but I think I like how it's turning out overall. For this one, I chose beige as the main color, and it's loosely based off the coconut flavor. This is completely unintentional, but this one also reminds me of a planet, maybe Venus or Saturn. At this point, I might as well just paint the solar system, which actually is not a bad idea. Maybe that will be my next project. So for the blue one, I'm trying to go off of the colors on this can, just sticking to the different shades of blue. Here I'm trying to mix a nice teal color. It's definitely taken me a few tries to get it right. I could have easily bought a tube of teal paint at the store, but I've always had a habit of mixing my own colors just because you have more control over how they mix together, and theoretically you can make most colors out of just the 3 primary colors. Yay, color theory! I really like the colors. It kind of reminds me of an ocean or beach waves, but I thought it looked a bit stripy, so I added some bigger, messier strokes to make it look more cohesive. It's a bit of a hot mess, but I like it. So for this pink one, I'm going over with streaks of yellow and green. It was a little bit hard to get those colors on there, so I had to go over a few times. It was starting to look a little bit too green apple candy-ish, so I added some darker red streaks and white to try to balance it out. I think I may have gone a little bit overboard with this one with all the colors, so I'm just going in and adding some pink to smooth it out. Did my best, and I think it looks okay. For this one, I'm going with a yellow and orange base, and then adding some red. I'm really liking how these broad brushstrokes look. I wish I had done this more for some of the other ornaments. I'm also trying something where I'm just dabbing the paint on to make it look more textured, and I do like how that looks. So I'm once again trying to make some teal, but this time a little bit lighter. I think it pops really nicely against that orange background. Teal was my absolute favorite color in high school, but I definitely think it's made a comeback recently, in my life at least. And finally for this green one, I added some pink and dark green for contrast. This one was really nice and simple. Done with painting. I'm obsessed with how this palette looks. I would like to hang it up as a piece of art on my wall. To prevent the paint from getting dirty, I'm adding a coat of satin varnish, which gives it a faint luster and a nice finished look. I also got some silver ribbon from the store to match the cap and be able to hang my ornaments up. And that's it. Here's how they look all together. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I think you can tell that they're hand painted, which I really like, and each ornament is unique. It's hard to pick a favorite, but I'd probably say the blue or the orange. But honestly, I just love how they look together, and I had a ton of fun painting them. Let me know if you do end up trying it yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh no. Well, Merry Christmas.